Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video today, and today we're going to be talking about a potential trade that would land the Houston Astros another arm in the starting rotation. We're going to be talking about the Astros potentially trading for starting pitcher Lucas Giolito from the Chicago White Sox. As the Chicago White Sox are at the point where I know it's 36 games in, but they're not good. They're 12-24. They're playing really bad baseball. And they're kind of looking to go into, tear everything, tear the whole team up. They're going to keep some of their young pieces that, young projects. But they're good veterans that, that have some trade value. They're going to be that team. You saw a couple, I think they're going to be like the Chicago Cubs that one year that they were really just trying to dump it all out at the trade deadline. And they've pretty much confirmed that Lucas Giolito will not be returning next season. And most likely they're going to be looking to trade him in the trade deadline. And if not, they're going to be moving on from him. But I just, I do think that they're going to try to get something for him. Now the Astros, our Houston Astros, have a pitching problem right now. A really bad pitching problem. Luis Garcia is out for the season with going into to have Tommy John surgery. Urquidy's on the 15-day IL. We have no idea when he's going to return. Lance, I think it's going to be a while. I think it's going to be over a month before Lance comes back. And even when Lance comes back, we have no idea what we're going to get for Lance. Lance McCullers Jr., he's a great pitcher, but there's sometimes he's just not that, he'll either play really good or he'll be really bad. And then not only that, but Lance also, you never know how long he's going to stay healthy. And for me, I think adding in another arm, even though it might be the 6th or 7th arm in the rotation, just depending on how, good JP France does. I think it could be really good for the Astros. And let's go over the guys that, are viewed as starters right now. Right now, in the rotation. Not talking about McCullers Jr. or Urquidy, because they are injured. You got Framber Valdez, Christian Javier, Hunter Brown, JP France, Brandon Belak. That is the five. Well, that's not in order. Right now, I think it's going Valdez. Right now, it's Valdez, Javi, JP France, Brandon Belak, Hunter Brown. I know it's weird. If any other Astros fans are thinking the same thing, I know it's weird. Hunter Brown was 5, and Belak is 4, and JP France is 3. If anything, Hunter Brown should probably be 3 in there, and everybody should go back. Belak should probably be 5, and JP should be 4, and then, but yeah, whatever. Now, I think you really need to add in another arm for the postseason. And I know I don't want to hear anybody say they're 17 and 18. The Astros will be in the postseason. They're going to get their crap together eventually, pretty soon. And if you look, you got the 5 arms in the pitching with the pitching right now. And then once Lance and Urquidy come back, that's 7. But Belak's out of there. He's not a starting pitcher. Well, he could be a starting pitcher, but not when Urquidy and Lance are back. He's not gonna. He'll be lucky to still be on the Astros. He's most likely to go back to the minors once both of those guys are healthy. So in that case, you got Lance, you got JP France, Urquidy, Brown, Javi, and Valdez with everybody healthy. Those are your 6 guys. But you don't know what you're getting from JP France. We've only seen him in 1 start. And I doubt the Astros are going to be once everybody's healthy. He's going to be a guy the Astros want to see start. The Astros might want to keep him and put him on the bullpen, but I doubt. I think he'd have to do really good over the next couple of months. So I could see the Astros, potentially, because the Astros are a team that really over the last couple of years have kind of developed into this 6-man rotation. And they were expected to do it again this season once Lance McCullers Jr. got healthy. And now we're waiting for Lance to get healthy. Once Lance and Urquidy come back, Garcia is not going to be there, and everybody was going to be healthy. The Astros were going to have a 6-man rotation like they did last year. At the end of the year, and then they had a 6-man rotation at sometime in 2021 as well. So The Astros have Dusty's been very, very comfortable with a 6-man rotation in his lineup, and adding in, I think Lucas Giolito, adding him into the rotation would be a good move. You'd have, 6 really good pitchers in the rotation. I just think in this rotation, I think 6 pitchers might be what you need. It's just because, in my opinion, you got a couple young guys. Christian, he's very good. He's young though. You got Hunter Brown. He's very young. You got a guy like Lance, who you never know what you're gonna get out of him. He's either gonna play really good or he might play a little bad. But even if he, even if he's playing really good, you don't know if can he get hurt again? You really don't. It was either last postseason or it was the postseason before he got hurt in the postseason. We were without him in the postseason. So I think going into the postseason, the Astros might need 6 available pitchers to start a game. Just because you don't know what's going to happen with Lance. And you got Hunter Brown, who's super young. And I think Christian being young doesn't really matter because he's proved himself. But Hunter, he's very young. And so I think adding in Lucas Giolito would be a huge move for the Astros. I've never really thought of what you'd have to give up for Lucas Giolito, but let's go over his stats this season. He's 1-2 this year, 3.67 ERA in 7 starts, 41.2 innings in his 7 starts, had 41 strikeouts in his 7 starts, 9 walks, and 37 hits. Was an all-star in 2019. Was one of the best pitchers for a time at 2019. Kind of slowed down later in that 2019 season. And he's a little young as well, 28 years old, and a good pitcher as well. I think there's a really good chance the Astros could be one of the teams that will be interested in him in July at the trade deadline. You guys have your thoughts on the Astros potentially trading for Lucas Giolito? That's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out. Go Astros.